Hello and welcome to Pabbly. So today in this video, we will be discussing the top 10 automations that you can set up with an SMS sending platform like Twilio with the help of Pabbly Connect. Whether it can be automatically sending the order confirmations to your customer as a SMS, or sending the SMS campaign or bulk SMS to your customers from Google Sheet, or sending or getting any kind of SMS updates to your clients and customer. All of these processes can be automated with the help of Pabbly Connect and Twilio integration. And in this video, we will be explaining you a complete step-by-step process, a complete guide on how you can set up each and every automation by yourself. So without any further delay, let's start with the process.
Hi guys, this is Pabbly Connect workshop. In this video, you will learn how to integrate WooCommerce to Twilio. Now, WooCommerce is an awesome e-commerce platform and Twilio offers messaging services. So basically what we are trying to do is anytime an order is updated in WooCommerce, an SMS will be automatically delivered to the customer with help of Twilio. But the problem is WooCommerce and Twilio are two different companies. Hence there is no integration between them. In cases like these, we need to bring a third app to connect them both. In this video, we will use Pabbly Connect to integrate WooCommerce to Twilio. It is actually an easy two-step process. Let me show you how it's done. So first of all, you have to visit the website called as Pabbly Connect. So this is the website. Here click on sign in. When you click on sign in, you will be brought to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have an account in Pabbly Connect. You can build your own account in just 2 minutes. Now bring your attention to the connect part here. Then click on access now. When you click on access now, you will find a button at the right corner. This is called as create new workflow. Just click it. When you click on this button, a dialog box appears in front of you. It is demanding to enter a name. I'm going to enter WooCommerce to Twilio. Then click on save. So when you click on save, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. In the choose app, change it from webhook to WooCommerce. In the choose method, we have to change it from the default new coupon created to order updated. This one. So basically the idea is that whenever there is an order updated, the system will trigger. So now let's go to our WordPress. Here locate WooCommerce and find the settings. This part, settings. Click it. Okay, at the right corner you will find a button called as advanced. Just click it. Now bring your attention to webhooks. Click this and click on this button called as add webhook. Okay, now you are in a page called as webhook data. We have to assign a name to this webhook data. So I'm going to give a random name, DSF webhook or something. Now the status, we can change it from disabled to active. The topic should be order updated. This one. So basically it means that anytime any order is updated in WooCommerce, it will start sending the information. Now coming to the most important part, the delivery URL. To get the delivery URL, just go to Pabbly Connect and copy this. This is the delivery URL or the webhook URL you want and paste it here. The secret will remain empty and the API version will be WP REST API integration v3. Then click on save webhook. Okay, so it is showing that the webhook has been created. So it basically means that we have successfully connected WooCommerce to Pabbly Connect. It means if there is an order updated in WooCommerce, it will start sending information to Pabbly Connect. And Pabbly Connect has to capture that data. But before that, let's click on this button so that it can capture the data. Okay, so it is waiting for a response. So let's create a response. Go to WooCommerce. Here click on orders. So as you can see, there are many customers who have made many purchases in my WooCommerce store. I'm going to go with James Bond. Okay, so as you can see, his status was processing. He had made a purchase, but the status was processing. We are going to change this status. Okay, so the status is now, let's say, completed. Okay, then click on update. So our order has been updated. So let's see whether Pabbly Connect has captured this data or not. So going back to Pabbly Connect. Okay, so it's waiting for a response. Give 1 or 2 seconds. Okay, so it has captured the response. As you can see, the status is completed. Okay, and the first name is James and the last name is Bond, and this is the rest of the address. The email is regimanual27@gmail.com, and this is the phone number of this guy called as James Bond. So basically what we are going to do now is, using Twilio, we are going to send the information to James Bond that his status is completed. To do that, let's click on this plus button. When you click on this plus button, another window appears. This is called as the action window. Here in the choose app, change it to Twilio. In the choose method, let's keep it as send SMS message. Then click on connect with Twilio. In select your credentials, we have to keep it as new credentials. In the basic authorization, we need to get the username and the password. And there is one more blank to be filled called as account SID. So to get the username, just go to Twilio. Then go to settings. In the right corner, you will find settings. Click it. Okay, so these are the credentials. So this is the account SID or called as the username. Just copy this and paste it here. Now the password, this is the password. Copy this and paste it here. Now coming to the parameters, we need account SID. So account SID is basically the same thing like the username. So just copy this again and paste it here. Then click on save. So when you click on save, a set of blanks has appeared in front of you. Here we are going to build a prototype of the body of the message. So the body of the SMS would be something like this. Thanks for the purchase, Mr. What was his name? We are going to map the name. Yes. Last name also we are going to map. This is the information we actually got from WooCommerce using Pabbly Connect. Thanks for the purchase, James Bond. Your order has been completed. Then this is the sender's number. So basically here I'm going to enter my number. So this is my number, and the recipient number we actually had got from WooCommerce using Pabbly Connect. So let's see what was the number. Yes, this is the number. Okay, then click on save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is showing that the data has been sent, or the SMS has been sent to this person called as James Bond. So let's check whether James Bond has got this data or not. Okay, so this is the screenshot of the message that Twilio has sent to James Bond. The presence of this SMS shows that we have successfully connected WooCommerce to Twilio using Pabbly Connect. This means anytime an order is updated, the customer will automatically receive a message in real time. Now for your satisfaction, let's check it one more time if the integration is working or not. But first, let's save this workflow. Okay, scroll up, minimize this, save this. Okay, and minimize this. Okay, so this is the whole process in a nutshell. First, we integrated WooCommerce to Pabbly Connect, and then we integrated Pabbly Connect to Twilio. So now WooCommerce is directly connected to Twilio. So let's go back to WooCommerce, orders. So this is another customer and another purchase, and the status is still processing. So let's click this. Again, I'm going to change the status as completed. Click on update. So let's see whether this person called as Sakura William has received any message from Twilio about the change in status. So let's check the SMS of Sakura Williams. Okay, so this is the SMS that Sakura Williams has received when the status has been changed in WooCommerce. So our integration is working absolutely fine. So from now onwards, whenever an order is updated in WooCommerce, it will automatically send a message to the respective customer notifying him of the changes.
In this video, we will learn how you can automatically send bulk SMS on Twilio from Google Sheets. So with the help of Pabbly Connect, we are going to get all the contact details and message details from Google Sheets and send bulk SMS via Twilio. Come to my screen to see how we do this. To send bulk SMS from Google Sheets using Twilio, let us first go to Pabbly's website. You can see the landing page of Pabbly. On the top right, you can see two options. sign in and sign up free. Well, if you sign up free, you will get free tasks every month. So do not forget to sign up. Since we already have an account, we will just sign in. Pabbly Connect. On the top right, you will see a Create Workflow button. It will ask you to name. So we will simply write Google Sheets to Twilio. Now it will show you two windows, Trigger and Action. Trigger is when this happens, Action says do this. So our entire automation process would be based on these two steps, Trigger and Action. Let us understand this with the help of an example. A trigger can be when an order is placed, and action can be add the order details in a Google Sheet. So now let us begin and use schedule as a trigger application. So this will basically help you decide at what time you have to send the message to your customers or clients and what should be the frequency. So here, like it is written, how often would you want to run your workflow? So we will select once. You can select as per your requirement. You can select particular dates or days of the week as well. I will just select once. Now you can schedule the time and date. So I want to send the message on 10th September, say, and the timing would be, say, 1 o'clock. And here you can see the time will be based on your account time zone, and here as per our time zone, it is Asia, Kolkata. Let us just save. Okay. And now it has saved the response. Like you can see how often it will run your workflow, just once on this date and time, and the time would be as per your zone, time zone, that is Asia, Kolkata. Now on to the second step. So now we will select Google Sheets. For the action event, we will select Get Rows. Alright, so I will show you. This is my Google Sheet account with the name Twilio Test, and these are the contact details of my clients, my customers, the name, contact number, email address, and the message that I have to send to them. So what will happen is with this Get Rows, what it will do, that it will bring all these details from the Google Sheet in Pabbly. So I will just connect, add new connection, connect with Google Sheets, just select the account. And since I was already logged into my account, I will not have to give my credentials. I will just continue. Okay, and now these are the spreadsheets that I have in my Google Sheets, in my account, in my Gmail account, you can see. So now I want to work on this Twilio Test. This is the sheet 1, like you can see, Twilio Test, and we are working on sheet 1. Now comes the range. So what is range? Let us read the help text here. Enter range of the sheet, example A2 is to D5. So here you will have to select the range according to the amount of data you want. So let's say I want data right from here, that is from A2, right from here till here, that is D4. So now my range would be A2 is to D4. So what it will do is it will capture, it will bring all the data right from here, that is from dummy A2 till D4. So all this data will be captured here. Now what we will do is we will just turn off the simple response and click on Save and Send Test Request. Okay, we have received the response, and if I extend this, you will see it has brought all the data from the Google Sheets. Here you can see the name dummy, contact of dummy, then the email address of dummy, then the message like this. Then it has captured second row, like you can see ABC, ABC's contact number, then the email address of ABC, and then the message again, like you can see, and so on. Similarly, it has captured the data for third row as well. You can see XYZ and contact details. However, this data is in unorganized form. So what we are going to do is we are just going to click on action step, select iterator, and this is going to remain the same. So what iterator will do is, this is going to convert the data that is in array format. It is going to convert the data from array format to row format. So now when we click on save and send test request, so it will give you the data row wise. Okay, let me just click on save and send test request. And you will see here, it has brought you the data row wise. I'll take you here. See the first row dummy, the dummy's contact, email, and the message we have to send. And the best part about iterator is, so what will happen is, in the next step when we add Twilio, and the message is this, thanks for subscribing, this message is sent to the first contact dummy, then iterator, after sending message to this, then iterator will move to the next row, that is ABC. It will pick the contact details of this row, of this name ABC. Then the Twilio would send the message to this person, that is ABC. To this ABC, iterator then would come down to XYZ. It would pick the details for XYZ and the Twilio would send message to XYZ then. So this loop is going to continue, that is the iterator will keep picking contact row wise one by one till the last contact of your Google Sheet. Okay. So now what we will do is, we will just click on the action step and select Twilio. Now for the action event, we will select send SMS, connect, add new connection. All right, now here it wants to few details like account SID, then authorization token, and again account SID. That is we have to give account SID twice. Okay, for that, let me take you to Twilio. This is my Twilio's dashboard. Right in front, you can see account SID. Just copy this, come back to Pabbly, paste it. And since it needs SID once more, we are going to paste it again. Then it needs authorization token. Again, let us go to Twilio and you will see authorization token here. We will click on show. Then we will copy it, come back to Pabbly and paste it and save. Okay, so now we have to give body of the SMS. So we are just going to write hi, comma, we will take the name of the person who we are sending this message to. So I will take hi dummy. Okay. Then I'm just going to give a space, come down and map this full message. If I'll scroll down, you will see thanks for subscribing. We will shortly reach you. So we are going to take this and this would be the body of the message. This message is going to be sent to dummy. Now comes the sender number. So that we are going to take from Twilio. Come to Twilio. This is the dashboard. Scroll down and in the bottom you will see Twilio phone number. Just copy it. Come back to Pabbly and paste it. Alright. Now it needs the contact number of the recipient. Alright. We are going to take it from the iterator. This is the contact number that is the person to who we are sending this message to. Let us click this, map it from here. And if you read the help text, you would know it says enter the contact number of the recipient in this format. That is with country code and a plus sign. So we already have a country code in a phone number. You can see 91. This is the code, country code for India. So our phone number starts with 91. All we need is plus sign. So just I would manually write plus here. And looks we are good to go. Now before we click save and send test request, I want to tell you something about the mapped fields. Like you can see these fields we have mapped in, the message we have mapped in here in the body, the name we have mapped in, the recipient number we have mapped in. So what will happen is from next time these mapped in fields will automatically be updated. So what will happen is once the message is sent to this dummy person, iterator from the Google Sheets will pick the second row, that is ABC. And what will happen here, instead of dummy, ABC's name would come here. Then the message is going to come here and ABC's this you can see ABC's contact number is also will also be mapped automatically. We will not have to map in these details again. All right, now let us just save and send test request. And you will see we have received the response. Like you can see, that's how the message would be sent. It will show send from your Twilio trial account. Then, hi dummy, thanks for subscribing. We'll reach you shortly. I'm now going to show you the screenshot of the message of Twilio message. And that's how we integrated Twilio and Google Sheets using Pabbly Connect.
Hey guys, this is Pabbly Connect workshop. In this video, you will learn how to integrate Google Sheets to Twilio. Google Sheet is an amazing spreadsheet program and Twilio can be used to send bulk SMS. So basically what we are trying to do is anytime our data is entered into Google Sheets, Twilio will immediately send an SMS to the recipient. But Google Sheets and Twilio are two different companies, hence there is no integration between them. In cases like these, we need to bring a third app to connect them both. In this video, we will use Pabbly Connect to integrate Google Sheets to Twilio. It is actually an easy two-step process. Let me show you how it's done. So first of all, you have to visit the website called as Pabbly Connect. This is the website. Here, click on Sign In. When you click on Sign In, you will be brought to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have an account in Pabbly Connect. Now bring your attention to this part called as Connect. Here, click on Access Now. At the right corner, you will find a button called as Create Workflow. Just click it. When you click on this button, a dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to enter a name. I'm going to give it as Twilio. No, I'm going to give it as Google Sheets to Twilio. Google Sheets to Twilio. Then click on Save. When you click on Save, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. Here in the Choose app, change it from Webhook to Google Sheets. In the Choose method, let's keep it as New Spreadsheet Row. So basically what we are trying to do is, we are trying to connect Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect. And then we are going to capture the data from Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect. So this is my Google Sheet and it has been named Welcome SMS. And these are the rows and these are the columns, name, email and the phone number. The name is Tony Stark, email is jarvis123@gmail.com and this is the phone number. Okay, so basically I want to send the message to Tony Stark on this phone number. Now bring your attention to this part called as add-ons. Click on add-ons. When you click on add-ons, a drop-down emerges. Here you will find an option called as Pabbly Connect Webhook. As you can see, I already have Pabbly Connect Webhooks installed in my system. You can also get it installed by clicking on Get Add-ons, this part. Click this. So when you click on Get Add-ons, G Suite Marketplace opens. Here in the search, just type Pabbly Connect. Pabbly Connect Webhooks, this one. Okay, so as you can see, it has already been installed in my system. When you click it, you can also have it installed. Okay, so let's go back to add-ons. Here click on Pabbly Connect Webhooks. Here another drop-down emerges. Here click on Initial Setup. Here is the window of Initial Setup. It has two blanks called as Webhook URL and Trigger Column. In the Webhook URL, you can get it from Pabbly Connect. So this is the Webhook URL you want. Just copy this and paste it here. Okay, so coming to the trigger column, we are going to keep the trigger column as C. Okay, so now the obvious question is, why are we keeping the trigger column as C? Well, that is because C happens to be the last data entry column. What we want is whenever the last cell is updated, it will send an SMS. For example, instead of C, if the last data entry column was D, the trigger column would have been D, and so on. So basically now we have integrated Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect. Now let's see whether Pabbly Connect can receive any data from Google Sheet. So to do that, let's go to Pabbly Connect and click on this button called as Capture Webhook Response. Click it. Okay, it is showing that it is waiting for a webhook response. So let's go back to Google Sheet and click on Send Test. Okay, it is showing that the data has been sent. So let's see whether Pabbly Connect has captured this data or not. Go back to Pabbly Connect. Yes, the data has been captured by webhook. So as you can see, we have got the data, Tony Stark, the email is Jarvis, and of course the phone number. Now we have to sync this data to Twilio. To do that, just click on this plus button. When you click on this plus button, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the action window. Here in the choose app, change it from API to Twilio. In the choose method, let's keep it as send SMS message. Then click on connect with Twilio. Okay, in select your credentials, we have to keep it as new credentials. In the basic authorization, we have 2 blanks and there is one more thing called as parameters. So basically we have to fill in these 3 blanks. To get the username, just go to Twilio. Here at the right corner, you will find an option called as settings. Click on settings. Okay, so this is the credentials you want. The username is basically the account SID. Just copy this and paste it here. Now coming to the password. To get the password, we basically have to copy this auth token. Copy this and paste it here. Now coming to the parameters. It is again asking for account SID. This one. Just copy this again and paste it here. Basically these two are the same thing. Then click on save. When you click on save, a set of blanks has appeared in front of you. Basically, we are going to create a prototype of the SMS. So in the body of the SMS, I'm going to write something like, hey there, Mr. That's the salutations. We are going to map the name, Tony Stark, with email address. So what was the email address? jarvis123@gmail.com. We have mapped it. Welcome. This is the basic message. Now in the sender number, you have to insert your number. Okay, I have inserted my number. In the recipient number, we actually have got it. This one. This is the number of Tony Stark. Then click on save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is showing that the data or the message has been given to this person called as Tony Stark. So let's see in the messages of Tony Stark whether we have this message called as hey there Tony Stark with email jarvis123 welcome. Yes, we got the message hey there Mr. Tony Stark with email jarvis123@gmail.com welcome. So the presence of this message shows that we have successfully connected Google Sheets to Twilio with help of Pabbly Connect. This means anytime the trigger row is updated, an SMS will be automatically sent by Twilio. But for your satisfaction, let's check it one more time if the integration is working fine or not. First, let's save this. Okay. Minimize this. Save this. Okay. And minimize this. So basically, this is the whole process in a nutshell. First, we integrated Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect, and then we integrated Pabbly Connect to Twilio. So there is a perfect flow of data between Google Sheets to Twilio. So let's go back to Google Sheets, and here just click on submit. Now let's go back to add-ons one more time and go back to Pabbly Connect webhooks, and here click on send on events. So basically what it will do is that whenever the last column is updated, it will start sending the message. Click on send on event. Now enter another recipient's name. Let's say Maria Hill. Hulk Monster 123.4@gmail.com. Now coming to the phone number. Okay, so we have entered the phone number. So let's see whether this person called as Maria Hill has got the SMS. Okay, so let's check the SMS. Yes, the person called as Maria Hill has received the message. So this is the message. Hey there, Mr. Maria Hill with email hulkmonster123.4@gmail.com. Welcome. This means that our integration is working absolutely fine. So from now onwards, whenever a trigger row is updated in your Google Sheet, it will automatically send an SMS through Twilio.
Hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly Connect. So in this video we will learn how to integrate WooCommerce and Twilio. So our use case is pretty simple. When a new order status is updated in WooCommerce, it will automatically send an SMS via Twilio. Now WooCommerce is an awesome e-commerce platform and Twilio is a smart platform to send SMS. So what we are going to do is, we are going to send the data from WooCommerce to Twilio. But there is one minor problem. There is no integration between WooCommerce and Twilio. So in cases like these, we need to bring a third app to connect them both. So in this video, we will be using Pabbly Connect to integrate WooCommerce and Twilio. And the best part of using Pabbly Connect is there is no need for coding skills or programming knowledge. It can be done easily. Let me show you on my screen.
Okay, so to begin the process, first type pabbly.com in your browser. Pabbly.com. Press enter. Okay, so this is the website of pabbly.com. Here hover on products and at the bottom you will find the option called as connect. Click on connect and then click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. You can also create your own free account in just 2 minutes. Here, I would like to mention one more thing, that Pabbly Connect offers a plan where this integration can be tried out absolutely free. So you just have to clone the template of its workflow, which is available in the description box. Once you clone the template, you will get immediate access to this amazing workflow in your account. Okay, so scroll down and at the bottom you will find connect. Here click on access now. Okay, so at the top right corner you will find a button, create workflow. Click this. A dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. I am going to give it as WooCommerce to Twilio. WooCommerce to Twilio. And then click on create. Okay, so when you click on create, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. So in the choose app, how about we make it as WooCommerce? Because we want to send the data from WooCommerce, that is why. Now in the trigger event, how about we make it as order updated? Now order updated is basically a trigger event. There are a ton of trigger events like new coupon created, coupon updated, coupon deleted, coupon restored, and so on. All of them are a bunch of trigger events. So your obvious question is, what is a trigger event? Trigger is basically a if statement. It asks a question, if the condition is met, what should be done? For example, if the order is updated in WooCommerce, then what action should be taken by the system? At present, as you can see, we have a ton of triggers. However, in case if you don't find the trigger of your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com for the specific trigger that you want to build. But at present, I just want to send the data when a new order is updated in WooCommerce. Okay, so basically the gist of the process is we are just trying to integrate WooCommerce to Pabbly Connect. So let's have a visit to our WordPress. So as you can see, we have WooCommerce already installed in it. So I'm going to go to this part called as settings. Click on settings. Okay, so this is the settings page of WooCommerce. So I'm going to go to this part called as advanced. Click this. Okay, then I'm going to click on webhooks. Okay, so here we are going to add a webhook. So click on this button. Okay, so we have to give a name to this webhook. So I'm going to give it as Twilio integration. Twilio integrations. Okay, so the status has to be changed from disabled to active. Now the topic should be order updated. Okay, now in the delivery URL, you basically have to go to Pabbly Connect and copy this. So this is the delivery URL or the webhook URL you want. Copy this and simply paste it here. Okay, so let us check whether we have entered the correct URL. Okay, let me check. Okay, yes, we have entered the correct URL. So now the secret will remain empty and the API version will remain WP REST API integration v3. So just click on save webhook. Okay, so it is showing the webhook has been created. So basically this means that we have successfully integrated WooCommerce and Pabbly Connect. This means anytime our order is updated in WooCommerce, Pabbly Connect has to capture this data. So as to ensure that Pabbly Connect captures this data, let me go to Pabbly Connect and click on this button, capture webhook response. Click this. Okay, so it is showing it is waiting for the data. So now how about we test it, our integration is working or not. So to do that, how about we create a dummy order update in WooCommerce. So let me go to WooCommerce. Okay, and these are the orders I have. So where are the orders? Okay, so where are my orders actually? Yes, there are my orders. Okay, and these are the orders I have. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this order by this particular person called as Fiona Roger. And I'm going to change some details in it. So I'm going to change some address in. Okay, so the address line now one is DLFG Market, and the address line 2 is Yellow City. Okay, and the city is Yellow House or Yellow Street. Okay, and the city is Vizag. Okay, and the postcode or zip code, I'm going to change it as 462044. The country, I'm going to change it as Iran, and the state is this one, Kazakhstan. Okay, so this is the email address, and the phone number, I'm keeping it as same because I want to send the data to Twilio. That is why. The payment method, let me keep it as cash on delivery. Okay, so let me also change the company she works in. Earlier she was working in Tesla, so now she has been removed to SpaceX. Okay, so all the details has been updated. Most of the important details has been updated. So just click on update. Okay, so as you can see, the update has been made. So now the billing is for the company called as SpaceX. Of course, the person remains same, that is Fiona Roger. And this is the address line 1, that is GLFG Market. And this is the address line 2, that is Yellow Street. And this is the city, Vizag. And the person is now, the billing address is now centered at Iran. And this is the postal code. So let's have a look. Since the order is updated, has Pabbly Connect captured this data or not? Yes, so it is showing the data has been captured. So let us scroll down and see the data. So as you can see, the first name and the last name is the same. The company has been changed to SpaceX. The address line 1 is DLFG Market. The address line 2 is Yellow Street. And this is the city, Vizag. The state is, of course, some place in Iran. And this is the postcode. And this is the country, that is Iran. Okay, so this is the phone number and this is the email. Excellent. So basically now we have to sync all this data to Twilio to send an SMS. Okay, so to sync all this data to Twilio, all you have to do is just scroll down and click on this button. So when you click on this plus button, another window opens up. This is called as the action window. So in the choose app, how about we make it as Twilio? Because we want to send the SMS from Twilio. Okay, so now in the action event, there is only one action event, that is send SMS. So basically at this point, there is only one action event, that is send an SMS. Now, just like the triggers, if you want more action event according to your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com to custom build an action event for you. But at present, I just want to send an SMS from Twilio. Okay, so just click on connect with Twilio. Okay, so now in the new credentials, we have 3 blanks to fill. The account SID, the authorization token, and again the account SID. So basically we have to fill in this blank account SID 2 times. Okay, so let us have a visit to Twilio. So this is my Twilio account. So all I'm going to do is just click on settings. Okay, open this in a new tab. Okay, so this is my setting page. Okay, so it is asking me to enter my password. I'm just entering my password, login password. Okay, so when we scroll down in the live credentials, you will find the account SID. Copy this and simply paste it here. Okay, now again we have to paste the account SID right here. So I'm just pasting it this here. Okay, now we have to get the authorization token. So to get the authorization token, just remove this privacy. Copy this and paste it here. Okay, so we have entered the account SID and we have entered the authorization token, and also we have re-entered the account SID. So just click on save. Okay, so when you click on save, a set of blanks has appeared in front of you. The purpose of this blank is very simple. We are going to construct an SMS from the data that we have received from WooCommerce via Pabbly Connect. But before we map in the details, let me tell you something. Pabbly Connect doesn't take any chances with your data. Your data is 100% safe and secure with us. Okay, so in the body of the SMS, we will start mapping the details. So let me introduce you to this button called as the mapping button. So let me click this and let me type something. Your billing details has been changed. Okay, and then we are going to map the details. So we are just going to map in the details. So this is the address line 1, that is DLFJ Market, and then this is the street, Yellow Street, and then we have the city as Vizag. Okay, let me scroll down, and this is the state. Okay, and then of course we have the pin code. So these are all the details that had been changed, and of course there is one more thing, that is the country, that is Iran. Okay, excellent. Your billing details has been changed. How about we enter something like this? How about we show some etiquettes? Hello, Mr. Miss. Okay, and enter the name, that is Fiona, I think it is. Fiona, your billing details has been changed to so and so. Excellent. Now in the sender number, that is basically my number. So I'm just going to type in my number. Okay, so I have typed in my number. Then I'm going to enter the recipient number. So the recipient number is basically Fiona's number. So I'm just clicking this and entering the number that we have received. So this is the phone number. So basically we have filled in the body of the SMS, we have entered the sender number, and we have entered the recipient number. So all we have to do is just click on save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is showing the data has been sent. So let's have a look in this person's that is Fiona's mobile, whether she has got the SMS. Okay, so this is the SMS. Okay, so we have got the SMS. So the presence of this SMS shows that we have successfully integrated WooCommerce and Twilio with help of Pabbly Connect. Now how about we double check if our integration is working fine or not. But before we do that, let me show you the whole gist of the process. So what I'm going to do is I'm just minimizing my action window, and then I'm going to minimize my trigger window. Okay, so basically this is the whole process in a nutshell. First you integrated WooCommerce to Pabbly Connect, and then you integrated Pabbly Connect to Twilio. So now there is a perfect flow of data between WooCommerce and Twilio. Excellent. So let me go to WooCommerce once again, and we are going to make some changes in the orders once more. So I'm going to the order collection once more. So this time we are going to make changes with this guy called as Aaron Manuel. Okay, so this is the billing address. So the company has been changed from this weird looking name. So the company now he works in is Apple, and the address line is 192 I don't know, Justin Bieber Market. So this is the address line 1, and the address line 2 is Toronto. Okay, so this is the address line 2, and the city is Vancouver. Okay, sorry about my spelling. Okay, so here it is, and then this is the zip code 75001, and the country, how about we make it as Canada. Okay, so British Columbia. Okay, so this is the email address, and this is the phone number. Excellent. Okay, so let's click on update. Okay, so as you can see, the message has been sent. So let's have a look in the message. Okay, so this is showing it as, hello Mr. and Mrs. Aaron. Miss Aaron, your billing details has been changed. 192 Justin Bieber Market, Toronto, Vancouver, British Columbia 75001. Okay, excellent. So our integration is working absolutely fine. This means anytime an order is updated in WooCommerce, it will be reflected as a message from Twilio.
So in this video, we are going to learn how to send SMS for new form submission in Elementor. Now suppose guys, you have created an online form using Elementor Form Builder, and you want that whenever a user is filling the form and submitting it, you want to send them an SMS notification. So you have created this form, or you have added this form into your website, shared it with others or your app or anywhere you want. Now to do so guys, there is a manual process which is very much repetitive and time consuming, that getting a form submission data and manually sending them SMS notification. So in this video, I'm going to tell you how you can automate this process. So the trigger of this automation will be getting a new form submission, a new response in the form which we have created using Elementor. An action will be sending an SMS notification using Twilio to the same user who has submitted the form instantly, automatically. Now guys, how you can set up this automation? To know this, you have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. And after reaching to this dashboard, just click on Create Workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as Elementor to Twilio. And then just click on Create. Now you can see that a workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with our trigger window. So the idea here is we have created a form using Elementor and we have added this form on our website, or we have shared this form with our users. Now we want that whenever a user enters their details and fills their form, we want to send these users a SMS notification using Twilio. Now first we have to connect this form with Pabbly Connect so that every time this form is submitted, we get this form submission data, the form response in our Pabbly Connect workflow. And after that, using Pabbly Connect, we are going to send this data to Twilio, and using Twilio, we are going to send the SMS to the users. So let's see how you can do this. Now here in Trigger window, in Choose App, first search for Elementor. Just select it. And then in Trigger Event from the drop-down, select New Form Submission. After selecting a trigger event, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. And using this webhook URL, we are going to connect our Elementor form with Pabbly Connect. So how you can do that? You just have to follow the help text given below over here. So we just have to copy this webhook URL from here, and after copying this webhook URL, we have to open the same form which we have created using Elementor in the edit mode. So we have opened this form. Now when you will hover on this form section, on the right top corner you can see this edit button, this pencil like icon. Just click on it, and then here you can see the edit options of this form. And under all of this on the left side, you can see there's an option named as Actions After Submit. Just click on it, click on this plus button, and from this drop down, we have to select webhooks over here. Now as you select webhook under Add Action, here you can see that a new field of webhook is added below that. Just click on this field of webhook, and here it is asking us a webhook URL. Now here in this section of webhook URL, we have to paste the same webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. Just copy it from here and paste it over here. After pasting this webhook URL, click on this update button. Now as we click on update, we will see that we have successfully added this webhook URL in this form which we have created using Elementor. And every time we are going to receive a new response in this form, a new form submission, automatically the form submission data will be received inside Pabbly Connect as well. So let's do this. Here guys, we are going to make a test form submission, a dummy form submission. So just click on this preview changes button, and we will see this form will open up in a new tab in the preview mode. And now we are going to enter the details of a dummy user, a test user. For example, demo user. This is the name of the person. This is the email address. And then we have to enter the mobile number. So here guys, we are going to enter the mobile number of the user, and on this same mobile number, the SMS notification will be sent to the user who has submitted the form using Twilio. After entering the mobile number, let's enter the city as well. For example, the city is Bhopal. And then just click on this submit button. So as we click on submit, you can see that just now we have received a new response in this form. And because we have connected this form using the webhook URL with Pabbly Connect, we will see this same form response, the same form submission data will be captured inside Pabbly Connect as well. And yes guys, here you can see that we have received the response. And in this response, you can see the same details. We have the same name of the user which we have entered the form. We have the same email address, same mobile number, and the same city as well. Now this means the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed. We have received the response from Elementor forms in Pabbly Connect. Now let's move to step 2. And in step 2, we have to send these details to Twilio, and using Twilio, we are going to send an SMS notification to the same user who has submitted the form. Now to do so, just scroll down, come to our action window, and here in Choose App, search for Twilio. Just select it. And then in action event from the drop down, select send SMS message as the action event. Click on connect and select add new connection. Now here guys, you have to connect our Twilio account with Pabbly Connect. So in this video, I am taking an example of Twilio as a SMS sending application, as an SMS sending service. But instead of Twilio, you can use any other service according to your requirement which you want. So here guys, we have to connect your Twilio account, and to make this connection, we have to enter the account SID, the authorization token, and once again we have to enter the account SID of our Twilio account. Now here you must be thinking how you can get all of these details. Now to get it, just go to your Twilio account, and after that on your Twilio account homepage, just scroll down. And here you can see the account SID and auth token of your own Twilio account. Just copy this account SID from here. go to Pabbly Connect's connection window and paste it over here. And paste it over here once again. Now get back to Twilio, copy the auth token and paste the auth token as well over here. After entering all of these details, just click on save. And now we can see that our Twilio account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is the body of the SMS. That what is the SMS body which we want to send to the user on form submission. So I want my SMS to be hello, and after hello in this SMS message, I want to mention the name of the user who has submitted the form. So we have received the form response in Pabbly Connect from Twilio. This is the response of first name. And we have to basically add the same first name over here in this SMS section which we are going to send. So guys, here we have to map the response of first name from trigger response of Elementor over here. And guys, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field and in the drop down below, you can see a list of all the responses which we have received from Elementor. And out of all of these responses, select the response of first name of the user and map it over here. After mapping the first name, the message says, the message which I want to send is, thank you for submitting the form. One of our team members will get back to you soon. So here guys, this is just a simple message which I want to send to my users. And in this message, we are going to mention the name of the user who has submitted the form. So whatever name your user is going to enter while submitting the form, using the same name, we are going to send the message. Now, after creating the body of the SMS, the next thing it asks us is sender's number. And here guys, we have to enter the sender's number of our Twilio account. Now to get it, just get back to your Twilio account, scroll down, and here you can see my Twilio phone number. This will be your sender's number. Just copy this number from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. After pasting the sender number, the next thing it asks us is the recipient number. That what is the mobile number of the user to whom we want to send the SMS message. So we have received the mobile number of the user from Elementor responses. So from Elementor responses of trigger, we have to map the response of mobile number over here. Just click on this field, and as you all know, the process of mapping is simple. It's the same. Just click on this drop down, and from this drop down, select the response of mobile number which we have received from form response and map it over here. After mapping this, just click on save and send test request. Now when we click on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received this response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the SMS body which we have created in this Twilio step, the same SMS is now sent to the user who has submitted the form. So let's check. And yes guys, as you can see that just now on the recipient mobile number, we have received this SMS which says, hello demo, thank you for submitting the form. One of our team members will get back to you soon. So this is the same message guys whose body we have created over here. Now this means the automation workflow which we have created using Pabbly Connect between Elementor and Twilio is working perfectly fine. Now every time we are going to receive a new response in Elementor, automatically we are going to send an SMS notification to the same user instantly. So after setting up this automation, let's test this automation once. Once again, we'll go to the form which we have created using Elementor, and this time we are going to make a new form submission. For example, test name. This is the name of the person. This is the email address. Let's use the same mobile number. And let's change the city to Delhi. So just now we are going to make a new form submission in Elementor, and we will see as we make this form submission, instantly within seconds, an SMS notification will be sent to the same user on their mobile number. So let's click on this submit button. And yes, we have submitted the form. Now guys, within few seconds, we will see a SMS notification will be sent. And yes, the message is received, which says, hello test, means the same first name which we have entered just now while submitting this form. Thank you for submitting the form. One of our team members will get back to you soon. So here guys, in this video, I have created a very simple basic message over here in the body of the SMS section of Twilio. But instead of this, if you want, you can create any message of your choice. And also, if you have received multiple data from Elementor form submission, you can also map multiple fields, multiple data according to your requirement from Elementor responses in this body of the SMS section. So guys, we saw that the automation workflow which we have created is working perfectly fine, and we have tested this automation in real time. So not just these applications guys, you can connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect. And guys, one more important thing, You will find the clone link of the same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this automation workflow for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
In this video, we will learn how to receive SMS in Google Sheets automatically. So imagine that you are receiving lots of SMS or maybe customer queries on SMS on a specific phone number provided by Twilio. Well, Twilio is a great messaging application. Now, whenever a new SMS is received, you want to add the details of the SMS automatically and instantly to Google Sheets along with the details of the sender to communicate with them in future, or maybe to create a backup. To do this automation, I am going to build a connection in between Twilio and Google Sheets with the help of an automation and integration software. So you can also set this kind of automation for your business. Just watch this video till end. So I'm going to connect Twilio and Google Sheets with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. You can also reach to this website by typing pabbly.com/connect. Now click on this blue button, create your free account and get free task to test this automation with me. Okay, now I am already an existing user, that is why I have clicked on sign in and then clicking on access now, and you will see I will reach to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect from where we are going to start creating our automation. Click on this blue button, create workflow, and provide a random name to your workflow. I am providing the name as auto save incoming SMS to Google Sheets. Now click on create and you will see two boxes in front of you, trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. Our automation is going to work on these two principles. When this happens, do this. When a sale happened in a payment gateway application, send an email via Gmail application. This was just an example. According to our use case, whenever the new SMS is received in Twilio application, add the very same SMS to Google Sheets application. So basically, we always need to select the applications here in which we need to set the automations. Here, my trigger application will be Twilio and the trigger event will be, because I want it to trigger whenever there is a new SMS. That is why new SMS will be my trigger event. Now you can see a webhook URL and some set of instructions are actually there. I'm going to connect Twilio with Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL only. Okay, so let's read the instructions. Log into Twilio account and go to console's numbers page. I'm already logged into my Twilio account, so I'm going to click on this link directly. Okay, now let me copy this particular webhook URL. Okay, read another instruction. Click on the phone number we want to use for webhook. Okay, so basically Twilio has provided me a virtual number on which I'm actually receiving the SMS. Okay, so I'm going to click on this number, read the instruction, find the messaging section, and a message comes in option. A message comes in option. So let me find a message comes in option here. Okay, let me scroll it down. Configure with calls come in. Okay. All right, messaging service, and here it is. A message comes in option. Webhook is already selected. Now I'm going to actually copy and paste this particular webhook URL. I have deleted the existing one, paste it, and going to click on save, and finally you will see number was successfully updated. So that means Twilio and Pabbly Connect is now connected. Now what it is written, read first. Log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do a test submission or record so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send a message, a query to this particular number, phone number. Okay, and you will see as soon as I will send a message, the same message details will be arrived here in Pabbly Connect as the webhook response. So let me first send a SMS here, but first let me show you what type of message I am going to send. Okay, so this is the message I have created. Hello Pabbly team, I am facing an issue with one of my workflow. It is giving me an error. I'm trying to call your team multiple times but unable to reach out. Automation has suddenly stopped working. Please help me. You can call me on this number. So assume that someone is facing an issue in your product and they are trying to reach out to you via SMS, and that is why they're sending this particular query on this particular number. So let me first send it. Okay, you can see as soon as I have received a SMS to this particular number, the response for the same is also received in Pabbly Connect as well. Let me show you the details. Okay, let me first show you the content. Okay, the message which I have actually created. Hello team, hello Pabbly team. I'm facing an issue with one of my workflow. It is giving me an error. I'm trying to call your team multiple times but unable to reach out. Well, this is the same message which I have just shown you and which I have actually forwarded to this particular email, sorry, not on email, but to this particular phone number. Okay, and you can see other details are also there. The to number is there, the date, every detail is here. So that means the first step of integration is working absolutely fine. Now I want to save these details to my Google Sheets. Okay, so that is why here in the action application I'm going to choose Google Sheets. Okay, and in action event, the event will be my add new row, because I want that whenever a new message is there, it should be added into the new row of Google Sheets. So let me first show you the Google Sheets which I have already prepared. The name of my Google Sheet is incoming SMS or queries of customers, and here I want that the sender number should be added, and here I want the content of the SMS. So let me again go back to Pabbly Connect, click on connect, click on add new connection, click on connect with Google Sheets. Now it will ask you the account in which your Google Sheet is actually created. My Google Sheet is created in this particular account, that is why I have selected this, clicking on send. So I have provided the access, the authorization is successful, and you can see my Google Sheet is connected. Now the very first field is the select a spreadsheet. You can see whatever the sheets I have into my account is actually visible here because my account is connected, and the sheet name is incoming SMS queries of customers. That is why I'm going to select the same, and this sheet here is one only. That is why I will keep it as it is. Now the sender name and SMS content. You can see I have added 2 columns into my Google Sheets, and the same columns has been fetched out automatically here in Pabbly Connect because I have actually connected it, and now I need to just fill out the data that what should be placed here. Okay, so basically I am going to fill this particular data which I have actually received as a webhook response here from my trigger application, from my Twilio applications, but I don't need to actually copy and paste the data. Okay, I can simply map it. From where? Read it, enter text or map data. Click here and search for it. You can see whatever the data you have received is actually visible here. You just need to search or select that particular field. Sender number, okay. Let me search for the from number. Alright, this is the number, I have mapped it. Now the second detail it is asking is the SMS content. Again click on it. Search here, or you can actually find from the drop down as well. Let's see the content. Okay, let me search for the body. You can see this is the body, this is the content, the SMS which I have received. Now I'm going to click on this button, but before that let me tell you what mapping is. Well, whatever the values we are going to map here will be changed automatically. Let's say a new message arrived in Twilio application, or maybe on your number, the same message, the new message will be replaced here automatically. So this is the importance of mapping. You don't need to do anything manually. Let me click on this button, save and send test request, and see whether this particular data has been added or not. And yes, you can see the data has arrived automatically and instantly right after clicking on this button. The response is also received. So this is how every time you're going to receive an SMS to this particular phone number provided by Twilio, that SMS can be collected to Google Sheets automatically and instantly. In case you want to clone this particular setup into your account, I'm going to attach the link of my workflow into my description box. You can go to this link and clone this whole setup directly to your their account. A lot of people ask me after watching the video tutorial that do they really need to do any settings again and again? No. Once you have created automation inside Pabbly Connect, you can simply close Pabbly Connect and everything will be work in the backend. Whenever the new message will be there, it will be added automatically here. You don't need to do anything.
Hello everyone. So in this video we will learn how to send a text message when a new record is added in Airtable. So imagine this, you have added a new record called as John. You have John's name, email address and of course the phone number. So you want to send a thank you message via SMS to John. Now here you have two choices. Either you can copy all the details from Airtable, construct a message and send an SMS via Twilio, or you can just bring in some automation. So in this video we will be using Pabbly Connect to integrate Airtable and Twilio. So what Pabbly Connect will do is, anytime a new record is created in Airtable, it will automatically send an SMS via Twilio. Now this little integration can be done in very few steps, and the best part of using Pabbly Connect is there is no need for coding skills or programming knowledge. Let me show you on my screen.
Okay, so to begin the process, first type pabbly.com in your browser. Pabbly.com, press enter. Okay, so this is the website of pabbly.com. Here hover on products. Now you will find the option called as connect here. Just click on connect. Okay, then just click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. You can also build your own free account in just 2 minutes. Here, I would like to mention one more thing, that Pabbly Connect offers a plan where this integration can be tried out absolutely free. So you just have to clone the template of its workflow, which is available in the description box. Once you clone the template, you will get immediate access to this amazing workflow in your account. Okay, so scroll down and here you will find connect. Just click on access now. Okay, so at the top right corner, you will find a button, create workflow. Click this, a dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. I'm going to give it as Airtable to Twilio. Airtable to Twilio, and then just click on create. Okay, so when you click on create, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. So in the choose app, how about we make it as Airtable, because we want to send the data from Airtable, that is why. Now in the trigger event, how about we make it as new record? Okay, so new record is basically a trigger event. So your obvious question is, what is a trigger event? Trigger is basically a if statement. It asks a question: if the condition is met, what should be done? For example, if a new record is added, then what action should be taken by the system? At present, there is only one trigger event, that is new record. Now in case if you want more triggers of your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com for the specific trigger that you want to build. But at present, I just want to send the data when a new record is added in Airtable. Okay, so just click on connect with Airtable. In the new credentials, we have to get the token. So to get the token, let's have a visit to Airtable. So this is my Airtable account. So let me go to this part, profile, click this, and here just click on account. Okay, so just bring your attention to this part, API subsection. Now this is your token you want. This is your API key or the token. Just copy this and simply paste it here. Okay, so we have entered the new credentials, the token, and just click on save. Okay, so when you click on save, two blanks appears in front of you, base and select table. So when we click here, you will find at the drop down all the bases that is present in my Airtable account. So these are all the bases that is present in my Airtable account. So all the bases that is present here is being simply reflected here because Airtable is integrated with Pabbly Connect. So what if I create a new base? So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to click on add base, start from scratch. Okay, so the name of the base is SMS notifications after records, something random, that's all. Okay, so this is the new base. Of course, we have to add the name, then we have to add the last name. Okay, so I'm going to rename this field as last name. Okay, and the type is long text, that's okay. Now in the attachment, how about we just add it as age. Okay, so this is the, okay, let's change from attachment to single line text, save. And here we can enter the phone number. So I'm going to change the status, customize field. as phone number. Okay, single line text and save. Okay, just let me remove these records. Okay, so we are going to fill in the data. So when I fill in the data, so before I fill in the data, let me take you back to Pabbly Connect. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to refresh it. Okay. So when I refresh it, I can expect to find this particular base in the drop down. So let me just click here and let us find the base, newly created base. Yes, there is a base called as SMS notifications after record. So I'm selecting this one. Okay, so as you can see in the table, it is only showing one table because there is only one table in this base, SMS notifications after record, and this is the only table we have. So my point is any variation that is bought in Airtable will be reflected in Pabbly Connect. So what I'm going to do here is when I click on save and send test request, it will fetch the data of the recently created record. So when I click on save and send test request, it won't return any data at this point because we haven't really created any record. Let me show you. Let me just click on save and send test request. Okay, so it is not returning any value. But what if I add a new record here? So the name of the guy is Aaron and the last name is Manuel. Okay, and then we have the age as 60. Okay, the guy is old. And this is the phone number, 91. Okay, so we have added a new record. The name is Aaron, the last name is Manuel, the age is 60, and this is the phone number. So when I go back to Pabbly Connect, and this time when I click on save and send test request, it will fetch the data of this particular record because this is the recently created record. So let me just show you. Okay, so as you can see, we have the data. So the name is Aaron, the last name is Manuel, this is the age, and this is the phone number. Excellent. So what we have to do here is we are going to use this phone number to send an SMS. So what I'm planning to do here is using Twilio, I'm planning to send a welcoming SMS to this guy. So to do that, all you have to do is just click on this plus button. Okay, so when you click on this plus button, another window opens up. This is called as the action window. So in the choose app, how about we make it as Twilio? Okay, Twilio it is. Now in the action event, how about we make it as send SMS message. Now there is one more action event called call phone. Now just like the triggers, if you don't find the action event according to your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com to custom build an action event for you. But at present, I just want to send SMS message. Then click on connect with Twilio. In the new credentials, we have to fill in the account SID, authorization token, and again the account SID. So to get all these details, let's have a visit to Twilio. So this is my Twilio account. So first of all, I'm going to click on setting. Okay. Okay, so just scroll down and in the API credentials, you will find the live credential. So this is my account SID. I'm just copying this whole characters and pasting it here. Okay, so we have entered the account SID. Again, we have to enter the account SID. So I'm just repasting it. Then we have to enter the authorization token. So to get the authorization token, let me go back to Twilio and remove this privacy. Let's copy this once again and just paste it here. Okay, so we have entered the account SID 2 times and the authorization token. All you have to do is to integrate Twilio with Pabbly Connect is just click on save. Okay, so when you click on save, a set of blanks has appeared in front of you. The purpose of these blanks is very simple. We are going to construct a message from the data that we have got from Airtable via Pabbly Connect. So let me just type in the body of the SMS. So the body of the SMS is something like you, Mr. Miss, and let me introduce you to this button. This is called as the mapping button. So before we map in the details, let me tell you something. Pabbly Connect doesn't take any chances with your data. Your data is 100% safe and secure with us. Okay, so let's start mapping. So this is the mapping button and all the data that we have got from Airtable will be present here. So you, Mr. Miss Aaron, and then we are just going to map in the name, Manuel, has been of age. What was the age? Age was 60. Has been added as a record in my database. Okay, that would be enough. Now in the sender number, this here I will just enter my number. So this is my number. Okay, so I have entered my number. Now in the recipient number, we are going to map in the recipient number of Aaron Manuel. So I'm just going to click here, and this is the phone number that we have got from Airtable. So we have mapped it. So to send the SMS, all you have to do is just click on save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is showing the message has been sent. So let me just show you the message. Okay, so this is the message. You, Mr. Aaron Manuel of age 60 has been added as a record in my database. Excellent. So the presence of this SMS shows that we have successfully integrated Airtable and Twilio with help of Pabbly Connect. So how about we double check if our integration is working fine or not. But before we do that, let me just scroll up, minimize my action window and minimize my trigger window. Okay, so basically this is the whole process in a nutshell. First you integrated Airtable to Pabbly Connect, and then you have integrated Pabbly Connect to Twilio. So now there is a perfect flow of data between Airtable and Twilio. So let me go to my Airtable account and let me just add one more detail. So the name is Rainer and Jerome. The age is 34. And this is the phone number. Okay, so I have added the phone number. So the name is Rainer, the last name is Jerome, the age is 34, and this is this person's phone number. So let's have a look whether this person has got the SMS. Okay, so this is the SMS. Excellent. So our integration is working absolutely fine. This means anytime a new record is added in Airtable, it will be reflected as a message via Twilio.
So in this video, we will learn how to send SMS from MS Excel. Now suppose guys, you are adding some details of your clients, customers or leads in MS Excel and you want to send them an SMS message using Twilio. Now in this video, I will tell you how you can completely automate this process. So the trigger of this automation will be addition of new rows in MS Excel and the action will be sending of SMS using Twilio. Now guys, how you can set up this complete automation by yourself very easily. To know this, you have to come with me to my screen.
So first of all, we'll go to our browser and search for pabbly.com/connect. And after reaching to the landing page of Pabbly Connect, by clicking on sign up free, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. Or if you already have an account, just click on sign in. So I will sign in to my own Pabbly Connect account. And after signing in, we will reach to this all apps page of Pabbly. Here we have to click on access now below Pabbly Connect. And as we click on access now, we will reach to Pabbly Connect's dashboard. In this dashboard, we just have to click on create workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as MS Excel to Twilio. So basically both of the applications which we are going to use in this video. And let's click on create. Now we can see that our workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have two different windows. First one is trigger window, second one is action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with our trigger window. So the idea here is, first we have to get the details or the data which we are adding in our Excel sheet or Excel workbook in Pabbly Connect. So first we are going to connect our Excel spreadsheet with Pabbly Connect, and after that guys, we'll get the details or the data of new row of data which we are adding in Excel in Pabbly Connect. Then after that, using Pabbly Connect, we will send that newly added data which we have received from Excel to Twilio, so that using Twilio we can send SMS to our leads to whom we want to send the SMS. So here in trigger window, in choose app, we have to search for Microsoft Excel. Microsoft Excel it is. Let's select it. And after that, in trigger event from the drop down, we have to select new row in worksheet. After that, just click on connect and select add new connection. Now, as I told you guys, we have to connect our Microsoft Excel account with Pabbly Connect. And to do so, we just have to click on this connect with Microsoft Excel button. And here in a new tab, it is asking us for the authorization permission. Let me select my Microsoft Excel account. And then it is asking us for the authorization permission. So guys, I have already logged into my Excel online sheet over here in my OneDrive account, Microsoft 365 account over here. That's why Pabbly Connect has detected the same account. And we just have to click on yes and give it the authorization permission. And as we click on yes, we will see that our Microsoft Excel account will automatically get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is the workbook.
And in the drop down below, we can see the list of all the workbooks which we have created in our Excel account can be seen over here. So right now I have 4 workbooks in my Excel account. And out of all of these workbooks, from which workbook we want to get the new data. So I have created a workbook named as new lead in my OneDrive account, in my Excel online account. So new lead, this is the workbook, and I am adding the data, new data in this sheet, in this workbook. So we will select this workbook from the drop down, new lead. After selecting workbook, it is asking us for the worksheet. So here in this workbook, as you can see, there is only one sheet named as sheet 1. So here from the drop down, we will select sheet 1. And after that, as we click on save and send test request, the details or the data or response of the very first row, which is added after headings. So this is the row of heading, and after headings, the data of the first row will be captured inside Pabbly Connect. So let's do this. Here you can see that the first name of the person is dummy name. And this is the name of the person, and this is the mobile number of the new lead to whom we want to send SMS over using Twilio. So we will get the same data in Pabbly Connect. Let's click on save and send test request. And yes guys, we can see that we have received some response from Excel, and when we will scroll this response, we will find the response is the details of that very same first row. So we have the same first name, same last name, and the same mobile number which we have added in our Excel workbook or worksheet over here. So same details from Excel is now successfully captured inside Pabbly Connect. So guys, the step 1 of setting up this automation is now successfully completed. After this, let's move to step 2. And in step 2, we have to send this same data which we have received from Excel Online in Pabbly Connect. We have to send this same data to Twilio so that we can send SMS using Twilio to this person's number. Now to do so guys, we will just scroll down and come to this action window. And here in choose app, we will search for Twilio. Twilio it is, let's select it. And after that, in action event from the drop down, we will select send SMS message. Click on connect and select add new connection. Now here guys, we have to connect our Twilio account to send the SMS. Now guys, to get the connect the Twilio account, we require the account SID and authorization token of our Twilio account. Now here you must be thinking how we are going to get these details. Now to get the account SID and authorization token, just go to the home page of your Twilio account. This is the home page, and here just scroll down, and here we will find the account SID and authorization token of our Twilio account. Just copy this account SID from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here, and once again over here as well. And after that, we go back to Twilio, copy this authorization token and go back to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here as well. And after pasting it, just click on save. And now we will see that our Twilio account is now successfully got connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing Twilio asks us is the body of the SMS. That what is the body of the SMS which we want to send to our users. So here we want the body of the SMS to be started as hello, and after hello, I wanted to mention the name of my lead, to name of the person to whom we are sending the SMS. So we have entered the name of the person in our Excel sheet, and we have received the Excel sheet data in Pabbly Connect in our trigger window, in trigger response basically. So from this response, we have to map this first name, response of first name over here in this body of SMS after hello. And guys, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field in the body of SMS section, and from the drop down, we can see all the responses which we have received from Microsoft Excel can be seen over here. We just have to scroll down to this responses, and here we have the response of the first name of the person. Just select this response and this data is mapped. After hello, whatever name we will enter in our Microsoft Excel spreadsheet over here in this column, the same name will be sent on SMS to the person as well on their number. After name, I want my SMS to be okay, so this is the body of the SMS which I want to send. So I want to send this SMS. So in this message after hello, there will be the name of the person to whom we are sending SMS. Basically the name of the person whose details we have added in our Excel sheet. After creating the body of the SMS of your choice, it is asking us for the sender's number. Now here you must be thinking, what is the sender's number? So for sending SMS via Twilio, Twilio provides us a sender's number. And you will find the sender's number over your Twilio homepage below authorization token. So this is my Twilio sender's number. Just copy the sender's number from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. And after entering the sender's number, at last it is asking us for the recipient number. So guys, here in recipient number, we have to actually map the mobile number of the person to whom we want to send the SMS. So we have entered the mobile number of the person in our Excel sheet over here, and we have received the Excel sheet response in Pabbly Connect in our trigger window, and this is the mobile number. So we have to basically map this same mobile number over here in this recipient number field, and the help text below it says enter the contact number of the recipient. Example this. So basically we have to enter the recipient mobile number with +sign and country code, but we haven't entered the mobile number in our Excel sheet with +sign and country code. So basically what we are going to do, I will just manually add the +sign and 91, which is the country code of India over here. And after entering it manually, we will, from the drop down, we will basically map the mobile number of the person. So this is the mobile number on which we want to send the SMS. And after doing it, let's just click on save and send test request. And as we click on save and send test request, we can see that we have received a response over here. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that a SMS message via Twilio is sent on this number with the same text message of which we have entered in this body section. So let's check the SMS inbox of this number. And yes guys, as you can see, we have successfully received an SMS on the number which we have entered over here. Basically the number which we have entered in our Excel sheet over here. So guys, this message says, hello dummy, welcome to Pabbly. You will be among the first to hear about new arrival, big events and new updates. Thank you. So guys, this is the very same message which we have entered over here in this body section. This means the automation, the workflow which we have created in this video is working perfectly fine. Now every time we will add the details of a new person in this Excel sheet, automatically an SMS message will be sent to their number with this particular body and with their first name to that person. So guys, we have successfully created this automation. Now let's just understand in brief that what are the steps we followed while creating this automation. And guys, one important thing. So the connection between Microsoft Excel and Pabbly Connect is on polling based technique, which means as you can see over here, every 8 hours it is written. This means this trigger will check for new data in every 8 hours. So every 8 hours, Pabbly Connect will check for new data in our Excel sheet. And then if there is any new data added in that period of 8 hours, it will get the data and it will process it and send the SMS. So guys, first to create this automation workflow, first we have connected our Microsoft Excel account with Pabbly Connect. And after making the connection, we have received the data present in our Excel sheet in Pabbly Connect as well. After that, we have used Pabbly Connect to send the data from Excel sheet to Twilio so that using Twilio, we can send SMS message to the people whose data we have added in our Microsoft Excel sheet. So not just these applications guys, you can basically connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect. And guys, one more important thing, you will find the clone link of the same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this workflow for free.
So in this video, we will learn how to send SMS notification for Dukaan order status update. Now suppose guys you have created an online store using the Dukaan app and you want whenever you receive an order and you update or change the status of that order. For example, if you accept the order, you ship it or the order has been delivered, you want to send a notification, a SMS notification to your customer who placed the order with the status updates. Now guys, let me tell you, you can completely automate this process of sending the order updates as a SMS notification. So in this automation, the trigger will be getting a new order status updated in our Dukaan store. So whenever we are going to update an order in Dukaan store, this automation will be triggered and the action will be sending an SMS notification to the customer who placed that order. Isn't it amazing? Now guys, how you can set up this automation? To know this, you have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. And after reaching to this dashboard, just click on Create Workflow and give your workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as Dukaan to Twilio. And then just click on Create. Now we can see that a workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with the trigger window. So the idea here is, first, we have to get the details or the data of all the orders whose status are updated on our Dukaan account in Pabbly Connect. So we have created an online store using the Dukaan app, and we want that all the new orders which we receive, or all the orders whose status we update, whose status gets changed, we want to get the data of those orders with updated status inside Pabbly Connect. And after that, using Pabbly Connect, we are going to send those update and details, update notification as a SMS to the same customer who placed the order. So let's begin, guys. Now here in trigger window, in choose app, search for Dukaan. Select Dukaan app. And in trigger event from the drop down, select order update as the trigger event. Now after selecting our trigger event, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. So using this webhook URL, we are going to connect our Dukaan store with Pabbly Connect and get the order update data. How you can use that? Just copy this webhook URL from here and just go to the dashboard of your Dukaan app. Now to add this webhook URL into your Dukaan account, first you have to install a webhooks plugin in your Dukaan account. And installing this plugin is very simple. So on the left side, at last you can see an option of plugins. Click on plugins and here in search plugin, search for webhook. Here you can see this plugin. Just click on this install plugin button. Install this plugin from here into your Dukaan account. And we have done. Now just go to the settings of this plugin and here you have an option of create a webhook. Click on it. Here it is asking us to select the trigger event and in drop down we can see two events. First one is the new order received and second one is order status updated. Now because we want to get the details or the data of updated order status, we are going to select it as the trigger event. And after that, the second thing it is asking us is the callback URL. So here in callback URL, we have to paste the same webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. Just copy it from here and paste it over here. And then just click on create. And that is it. We have successfully added a new webhook URL. We have successfully connected our Dukaan store, Dukaan account with Pabbly Connect. Now, every time an order is been updated, order status has been changed in our Dukaan store, the details of that order and the order status is received inside Pabbly Connect. So now guys, we are going to do the same. Here in Pabbly Connect, it is showing us waiting for webhook response. This means Pabbly Connect is waiting to get some data from Dukaan. Now let's do this. We will go to our Dukaan account. We will go to our order section and here you can see that I have an order named as from a customer named as dummy user. This is the name of the customer, this is the mobile number and these are the other details. And this order is of a white t-shirt of rupees 499. So right now we have received the order. Now guys, as I click on this accept order button, the order status of this particular order will change and we will get the response, the details over here in Pabbly Connect. So let's do this. Let's click on this accept order button. So I have successfully accepted the order. Now guys, after accepting this order, we will see instantly within few seconds, we will get this order update details in our Pabbly Connect workflow. And yes, here you can see that we have received the response. And in this response guys, you will see the details of the same order as well as the order status. So when we will scroll down, you can see the details of the order. Like we had this order of 499 rupees, we have the amount of the order, we have the zip code of the customer, we have the mobile number of the customer. Then after that, we have the address of the customer. Again, we have the mobile number and we have this URL named as order status URL. So this is the URL guys using which the customer can actually check the order status of their current order. So let's copy this URL from here, go to a new tab, paste it over here and search it. And here you can see that we can see the order status of that particular order. So what we are going to do, we are going to share this same URL as with the SMS message, with the SMS notification with the customer so that the customer can track their order over here. So right now it is showing us the order is confirmed. As we have accepted order in our Dukaan store, it is showing us the status that order is confirmed. So now the next step we have is to ship the order. As I click on this, we will see that the status of this particular order will be changed to be shipped. Now guys, after getting this response, the other details which we have is the name of the product which we have received. We have basically the quantity, that at what quantity we have received the order. We have the product ID and other details like the customer's email address and all. Now guys, after this, what we have to do, we have to basically send this update link, the order status link to our customers as a SMS notification so that we can update them and also the customers can check the status. For this, to send this link via SMS, we are using a service as Twilio. So just scroll down, come to our action window and here in choose app, search for Twilio. Select Twilio over here. And then after that, in action event from the drop-down, select send SMS message as the action event. After selecting our action event, click on connect and select add new connection. Now here guys, we have to connect our Twilio account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, it requires the account SID and authorization token of our Twilio account. Now here you must be thinking how you can get the account SID and auth token. For this, you just have to log into your Twilio account and scroll down, and here in the home page itself, you can see the account SID and auth token. Just copy this account SID from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. And here as well. After this, just copy the auth token from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. And after this, just click on save and send test request. And now we can see that we have successfully connected our Twilio account with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is the body of the SMS. That what is the body of the SMS message which we want to send to our customer as this order update notification. So I want my message to be hello order of, and after this, hello the order status of your recent order of. I want to mention the name of the product which the customer has ordered. So we have received the name of the product from the order update response which we have received from Dukaan. And we have to basically map this response of the name of the product which we have received in Dukaan response over here in this Pabbly Connect step. So from here, we have to basically map this response of product name over here. So guys, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field and in the drop down below, you can see a list of all the responses which we have received from Dukaan. And out of all of these responses, select the response of the name of the product and it will be mapped over here. So this message says, hello, the order status of your recent order of white t-shirt. And then here we are going to mention the order update link, order status link. So we have also received a URL. This is the URL of order status of their customer's order. We are going to basically map this same URL over here from where the customer can track the order. Just click on the drop down below and from this drop down, select the response of order status link and map it. And at last, we just have to add thank you. So in this way, I just wanted to send this simple SMS message to my customer as an auto notification. Basically, instead of this, you can use any SMS message. You can create the body of any SMS message of your choice and map the required data which we have received from Dukaan. After this, guys, the next thing it asks us is the sender's number. So here in sender's number, we have to basically enter the sending number, SMS sending number of our Twilio account. Now to get this sender's number, just go back to your Twilio account and here you can see my Twilio phone number. So phone number from which the SMS will be sent. Just copy that number from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. And at last, it is asking us for the recipient mobile number. Now here in recipient mobile number, guys, we have to mention the mobile number of the customer who placed the order. So here, guys, in this response of Dukaan app, we have received the mobile number of the customer. So from the drop down below, select the response of customer's mobile number and then map it over here. And after mapping all of these details, just click on save and send test request. After clicking on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received the response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that SMS message whose body we have created is been sent on this same customer's mobile number whose order we have updated. And yes guys, we have received a SMS message. This SMS message says, hello, the order status of your recent order of white t-shirt has been updated. To check your status, please visit this link. So this is the same link by clicking on which the customer can check their order status. Now guys, we can see that the automation workflow which we have created in this video is working perfectly fine. Now every time the order status of any of our order in our Dukaan store has been updated, the details of the same order updates will be sent as a SMS notification to the customer who placed the order. So guys, after setting up this automation, let's check this automation once. So we will get back to a Dukaan store and let's change the order status, update the order status of some other order. For example, I have this order as this order of a microphone of rupees 12,000. Now let's update the order status of this order. Let's accept this order and we will see that the order has been accepted. The status of this order has been changed on my Dukaan store. Now after this guys, when we'll get back to Pabbly Connect and we will check the history of this automation workflow, we will see that in Pabbly Connect workflow, it has captured this response of the same order. So when we will see the history, we will see that we have the same amount of the same total price of this order and we have the same order details as well. And it is showing a success. This means the SMS notification is being sent to the same customer who has placed this order. Now basically guys, let's check the SMS inbox of this customer's test user's number. Let's check the SMS inbox of this number over here. And yes guys, here you can see that on this number as well, we have received the SMS notification which says, "Hello, the order status of your recent order of microphone has been updated. To check the status, please visit," and we have the order checking link. So by clicking on that link, the customer can check the actual status of the order. So in this way guys, we have created this automation in which whenever we are going to update the order status in Dukaan store, the order update notification will be sent to the customer via SMS notification. So not just these applications guys, you can connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect. And guys, one more important thing, you will find the clone link of the same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this automation workflow for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
How to get SMS from Elementor forms automatically. So in this video, I'll show you whenever the Elementor form is submitted, how you can get the SMS notification automatically of each form submission. And here for receiving the SMS, I'm going to use this Twilio application. And I just need to connect Elementor forms and Twilio application in order to automate this process. And after that, every time someone is going to submit the form, we will automatically get notified on our phone via SMS. So if you also want to automate this Elementor form notification process, come with me and I'll show you the whole process step by step. So this is my website where I have embedded this Elementor forms, and I want that every time this form is submitted, I should get the notification on my phone via SMS. And for receiving the SMS, I'm going to use this Twilio application. And to create this automation, firstly, I'll have to connect my Elementor forms and Twilio application. And I'm going to do that with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing integration and automation software. And you can also reach here by typing pabbly.com/connect. And using this software, you can connect multiple applications and automate your task. I will also attach this link in my description box for your reference. Now, if you are a new user of Pabbly Connect, you will have to sign up for free, where you will also get free tasks every month in your account in order to test these kinds of amazing automation. I am already an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so that is why I have clicked on sign in, then clicked on access now, and this is how I have reached to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now, firstly, you will have to click on this blue button that is create workflow and simply provide a random name to your automation, to your workflow. So I'm providing the name as when Elementor form is submitted, get SMS notification. And here for receiving the SMS, I'm actually using this Twilio application. But let's say you want to use some other SMS application, you can also connect that application within this automation and start receiving the SMS. Okay, and after clicking on that create button, you can see there are two boxes visible in front of me, trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So whenever this happens, do this. Understand with an example also. Whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, let's say send an email via Gmail application. And here, according to our use case, whenever Elementor form application is submitted, automatically get notification via Twilio application. So this is how you need to always select the applications in which you are setting up an automation. And here we are building the automation in between Elementor forms and Twilio. So that is why the first application here I have chosen is Elementor form, and I want that whenever a new form submission is made, this automation should trigger. So that is why I've selected this particular trigger event. Well, I just have a single trigger event only. Okay, now after selecting these two things, here you can see a webhook URL is appeared in front of me. You can even read these instructions. So firstly, you will have to copy this particular webhook URL, and as soon as you are going to copy this, read the instructions that log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do a test submission record so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Okay, so before we do this particular step, firstly you will have to read these instructions, and basically we are going to connect our Elementor form with the Pabbly Connect so that the new form submission data can be captured here in the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so here is the form which I have created, and I am going to edit this particular page. The page name is actually car driving school. I am going to edit it with the Elementor, and here I have actually copied this webhook URL, and I am going to paste this webhook URL here into my Elementor form so that I can easily connect my form and the Twilio application. So here is the form. I am going to click on this particular form, and you will see several fields are visible here. So you will have to go to this extension after submit, and here you will find an option of webhook. Okay, if you are not finding this option, you'll have to click on this particular field, and here from the drop down you can select this webhook, and after that you will have to open this webhook option, and here exactly you will have to paste the same webhook URL which you have received via Pabbly Connect. Okay, so where is the form? Okay, here is that form in which I have pasted my webhook URL. Now I'll be clicking on this update button, and this is how my Elementor form and Pabbly Connect is connected now. And whenever I'm going to make a dummy submission in that particular form, you will see how the same data will be captured here. Okay, let me even show you the live example for the same. Okay, so here I am going to open this particular form. Well, the form is already open, or how about I open it from this particular option. Okay, so I have clicked on the view button, and here is my form, and assume that a random person is actually submitting of this particular form. Okay, so demo customer is the name of the person. All right, and here it is asking for the email address, so I am adding just a dummy email address as admin@pabblytudes.com. okay, so I have provided the details. Let me correct the spelling first for this email ID. All right, asking for the mobile ID, so again I am going to provide the dummy mobile number here only. Okay, alright, so I have provided all the details, clicking on submit, and the form was sent successfully. Now when I'll come back to Pabbly Connect, you will see the same response will be received immediately right after the form submission, because this trigger application is actually instant. This trigger will instantly capture new incoming data, and the workflow execution will start in real time. And here let me show you the details one by one. Okay, so here we have the form name, here we have the same phone number, the last name as the customer, the first name as the demo, and finally the same email address which we have provided at the time of submission. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the first step of our automation of our integration is working absolutely fine. Now we are going to move further, and here I am going to search for the Twilio application because I want to get a notification about the same form submission, and I'm going to do that with the help of Twilio only. Okay, I'm going to get the SMS via Twilio only. Now it is asking to select the action event, so I'm going to select the send SMS message, and here instead of sending the SMS to the customer, to the person, here I will send the SMS to myself. Okay, now for the connection it is asking for the account SID, the authorization token, and again the account SID. Okay, and it has also provided a hyperlink. Okay, so I have clicked on that particular link, and here you will see that how it will directly take us to that specific location. Here I'll have to provide the detail, I'll have to provide the code. Alright, so I have provided the code, and after providing the code, you will see how I will directly reach to that specific place where I will get the API key and the account SID. Alright, it is taking time. Here you can find the API keys and tokens option on which I have clicked, and here if I'll go down, you will find the live credentials, and here is the account ID. I have copied this particular ID, and I am going to paste the same ID in both these places. Asking for the authorization token, so here if you will click on this request a secondary token, you will get the token, and if you will click on this view button, you will also find the token here which I have copied, and again I am going to paste it here. Clicking on the save button, and you will see how your Twilio account will be immediately connected with Pabbly Connect. Now I just need to provide these details, so it is asking for the body of the message. Okay, so enter the entire SMS message message here, you can use BR for the new line character. Okay, so here I'm going to compose a nice SMS which I would like to receive on my phone. Hello manager, a new form submission has been made. Here are the details. Okay, and here I'm going to map the details one by one, the name, the last name, the email. Here I'm going to map the phone number. Okay, and this is how all these details, whatever the message, whatever the text I am providing here, the exact text will be received on our phone number. You will see how. Okay, how about I change it as the first name and a colon should appear here, and in front of these particular values I am going to add the same value which we have just received in our previous step, and I don't need to manually copy the data and paste it here. If you will click on this particular field, okay, let me show you once again. If you will click on this particular field, you will find the above data, the same data here in the drop down. Now you just need to select that specific field. So in front of this first name, I want this demo to be appear. In front of this last name, I want this customer to appear. In front of this email address, of course the email should appear, and you can even search for the same values directly from the search bar. Again, I have mapped it, and finally searching for the phone number. Okay, let me map the phone number as well, and here we have received the phone number. Okay, so this is the message which I am about to receive, asking for the sender number and the recipient number. Well, in place of this recipient number, instead of mapping the number from any other place, I am going to add my number only, or basically the number in which you would like to receive the notification. And in case of sender number, well, the Twilio has already provided a sender number, and I am going to use the same number. Here is the my Twilio phone number. I'm going to copy the same and pasting it here. Alright, now it is asking for the recipient mobile number. So here I will add my genuine number in place of this recipient number, and I will even upload a screenshot that what kind of message I have actually received automatically. Okay, so let me provide a number here, and make sure the number should be provided in this particular format only. Alright, so I have provided the number and clicked on this button save and send test request, and here you can see the response has been received and the SMS has also sent. Let me upload the screenshot. Let me first check my phone whether I have actually received this particular SMS or not. Alright, here you can see I have received the SMS on my phone automatically in real time. I have just created this automation inside Pabbly Connect once, and now what will happen, every time my form is going to submit here, I will automatically get notified on my phone that a new submission has been arrived, or my form has actually submitted by some XYZ person. Okay, so this is how you can automate this process, and you just need to set this automation inside Pabbly Connect once, and after that everything will done with the help of automation. Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. In case you want to clone this whole workflow which I have created in front of you into your Pabbly Connect account, by simply clicking on this particular link, you can actually get the same workflow clone into your account, that too for free. And I am going to attach this workflow link into my description box. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues, and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.